Hello, this is John Hill from Toolbox Forms, and I'm going to show you a very quick overview of the Pennsylvania UST Facility Operations Inspection, or FOI, report. What we've done is taken the actual PA report and converted it into our digital form system called Toolbox Forms. The things that we've done to make this easier, that makes our system better than paper or Excel spreadsheets or even PDF fillers, is that we've captured all the information from the Pennsylvania DEP website, where they have all the tank inspections that have been performed, and we can limit this database to your customers. But what I can do is go ahead and pick the municipality that I'm working in, and we're located in Hatboro, PA, so I will go ahead and choose that. And then that limits the facilities that come here in the drop down, making it easier to pick out. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this Luke Oil, which is near my office, and you'll see that as soon as I pick it, it grabs the information from the database, including the location, address, ID number, and brings that into the system. Now it gets a little better, because if you go down, you'll see that I've brought in the information, the numbering from the 4 tanks that are in the system. And if I look at page 2, where I'm starting the inspection, I've also brought in the information, which we would not expect to change, which is the tank capacity, the substance in the tank, installation date. So any information that is made available to us, we can bring into the form. And you'll see that it brings the facility name and the facility ID over to each page of the form as well, again making it easier and faster for you to fill out the form. I can go ahead and pick a certified inspector from the list, and so you give us your inspector information, and we'll include the ID number and the phone number and the email. Again, the date picker for the calendar, so again your guy can just click through this on his tablet PC, but if he needs to go ahead and fill out information, you can go ahead and either type it in or write it in or select from an on-screen keyboard, and I'll show you that as well. So I can just go ahead here and put in a phone number. And it's very easy to do, so whichever way you want to work, your guys can. And I can just check this off. I'll just say that that person is an employee. And I could continue filling out the other information, but I'm going to continue down the form. Next is, was financial responsibility discussed? I'll say yes. If it's no, you can only pick one of those. We have that in there as what's called a radio button, so you can only pick one. And we'll say that there's no contamination, no improper problems, and that yes, everything is posted properly. You can go ahead and add amended registration forms, or we can just go ahead and fill this out. And of course your choices are N or C for compliant, and we'll just assume that this customer is compliant. Go ahead and click those. It's very quick and easy. Another nice part is that we have the signatures in here, and so you can just take the pen that comes with the tablet and go ahead and sign this, and you'll see that that is in there and then can't be changed, and then go ahead and pick the date, and then you can have your customer sign as well. You'll see that as we move on, we can enter information into these fields, but for any areas where the state has a specific legend for the drop down, as you see here for tank construction, it can be A, B, C, D, and then these other choices. What we've done in order to make it simple is that we've put them in a drop down, so your guy just has to look at that and say that it's single wall steel unprotected, and that's in there. And for any of those areas where we have that information, we put that in there. And if I'm filling out this wrong, I apologize. I'm not an actual tank inspector. I'm just trying to make it easier for you guys to do your work. So I can go ahead and do a site drawing. I can put information in there. I can change colors if I need to add different colors to this drawing. I can also add shapes. So if you have specific shapes that you want us to include, we can bring those over. So if you needed to put a picture of where a car goes, you can do that, and it'll put that there so that you can create a very nice looking site drawing. I'm going to close that and keep going through the system. Of course, we put the tank numbers in there for you. We're putting in all the manufacturers and models so that that is easier to pick, and then you can just go ahead and pick yes, no, or not applicable from the menu, which fits the requirements of the state. And you continue going through the entire document, including entering other information. So if you need to put a other information in there, you can write it in or do it through the on-screen keyboard. And then once you're done, you can write your comments in. We can do quick comments as well, where we have a standard set of comments that could be used, and this is not for tanks, but you'll see how it works. You can just pop it in there. So we can make this common phrases list so that your guys can do it faster, and it's more standard and it's easily readable. And then once this is done, it can be sent back to the office through the cloud and saved as a PDF or printed out and forwarded on to the state. So there's a lot more that's involved with our software and how it works, but I wanted to just show you this quick overview, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, visit our website at toolboxforms.com or give us a call at 267-388-3071. Thanks.